Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I am your host with the most, Jb2reactions, coming to you live from the basement. Salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up. I see you, G Mama Body. Good evening. What's the word, Nurse Petty? What's the word? Well, good evening, Rachel. How are you? Hope all is truly well. I see y'all coming on in. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. I didn't give it a straight up title or put nothing else with it because I was just going to kind of freelance and go over some videos that I had in mind to go over anyway. So let's see. Yeah, so salute to the chat, man. Salute to the chat. Modelo time. Yeah, it's time for me a nice cold Modelo. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with a nice Modelo. You know, nice cold one. What's up with it, Mike? Well, wait a minute. You talking about drop the link? I don't want to drop the link, Mike. Mike, I just want to be. Look, Mike, you have to get. You can't. You just can't come in the chat and just say that, right? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. What is your basis of even wanting me to drop the link? For what? If I can ask that, since you're coming in my chat to say drop the link, can you tell me why I'm supposed to just stop what I'm doing with my show just to drop the link for you? What makes you that special? Okay. Maybe I should ask you that way. What makes you special that Jb2reactions is just supposed to drop the link just because you come in the chat and ask me to do it? Can you enlighten me a little bit? Can I know why I'm supposed to? I'm supposed to drop the link. I don't know what is going on. What do you have to talk to me about? Don't nobody block them because I want to see. what he got to say. Let him live. All he did was ask for me to drop the link, but I just want to figure out what is we talking about. All it says is the Late Show with Jb2reactions, so it don't even really. It just say the Late Show. The only way that I would drop my link for you is that you have to hit my cash out. No exceptions. I'm not familiar with you ever hit my link, so it's late too. Well, it's getting up there, so you know I know how y'all be operating. Y'all waited till late at night. Catch somebody slipping. No, you ain't gonna catch me slipping over here like that. So, again, you hit the cash out for $10. I'll let you up to see what you got to say. What's happening, Willie? Man, EV, you said your eyes getting heavy. All right, man, but no, I ain't gonna stay up. I ain't gonna stay up all night though. What's going on, Ted? Salute to you, man. No, I ain't gonna stay up all night, but you know, I'll be able to land my plane and be able to play some videos and react to it. Like this video right here. The video had came out. This came out 8 hours ago, right? Boxer Gervonta Davis did not appear in a South Florida courtroom on Wednesday. So they breaks it.
And now to new video.
Prosecutors, defense attorneys discuss Gervonta Davis video. So the video of the incident that took place up in the nightclub that he was in Florida, that video has leaked out. So this the news channel WPLG Local 10. They the one that picked up on the content. Fair use. This is for educational purposes only.
After boxer Gervonta Davis was arrested after a domestic violence incident.
It happened last year at a strip club in Miami Gardens. Local 10's Jb2reactions live in Miami with more of this surveillance video. Jeff.
Yeah, we thought this brawler boxer would have to go before the bench today. Eric, turns out Gervonta Davis did not have to appear. Turns out, though, there's plenty of legal fighting going on over this remarkable video. Take a look. The video is from October 2025 inside a gentleman's club in Miami Gardens. Cops say it shows Davis forcefully grabbing a woman by the neck and pushing her down a hallway and then into a stairway leading to a parking garage. The alleged victim is Davis's former girlfriend. Davis's attorney in court today saying he's got evidence, a lot of it he claims, to show his client is innocent. And he wants a meeting now with prosecutors. He does admit the video, yeah, it doesn't look good for his client. He wishes it didn't exist, but he says we are not hearing the whole story.
Is he grabbing her by the neck in the video? Do you see that?
We'll put it this way. I don't want to put words into your mouth, right?
I'm asking you a question. Do you see him grabbing her neck in the video?
The video speaks for itself. The video speaks for itself. However, what you guys may or may not know, okay, is that within an hour or so after that video was made, okay, she went home with him.
The defense attorney goes on to say, in his words, this is a shakedown.
There was a demand from the alleged victim for $1.1 million in order to make this thing go away.
The alleged victim's attorney. You're saying there's no injuries? He's a boxer. He's a tough guy. He didn't hit her at all?
There's no indication by anybody that he struck her, punched her at all.
All right, Davis is facing a kidnapping and a battery charge. There was a false imprisonment charge. The defense attorney tells me that's gone. It's been thrown out. Now, we did reach out to the alleged victim's attorney, trying to get their side of the story. So what this defense attorney is saying is a shakedown. That's his words, not ours. We haven't heard anything back. For now, we're live in Miami-Dade. Jeff Dedarian, Local 10 News.
That's so messed up. Javante Davis can't keep it together. He's laying hands and feet on women. Now they leaked the video of you putting your hands on the woman, grabbing her by the neck. Your own lawyer, he's so goddamn messed up about it. He don't even want to, tell the truth. Even your lawyer knows that just look all bad. That looks bad, bro. Hey, it is what it is. No, but the clown, Willie, I mean, bro, cameras is everywhere nowadays. The way the world works, cameras is everywhere. Look, you can sit up here and think that you exempt from everything, but the money that you accumulated while boxing, guess what? I bet you all that money is going to be dried up by you having to pay that lawyer and then pay people off. Bro, you going to have to end up coming out of retirement. Yeah, you going to have to come out of retirement. And that's if they allow you to even box. That's some crazy shit. Yeah, that's some crazy shit right there, y'all. I don't know. Hopefully he get it together, man. Hopefully he eventually get it together. Excuse me. So here's this next one right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is coming from Midwest Safety. Water park creep finally gets caught. All right. Fair use allows me to critique, give commentary to said body cam footage of this incident at the water park. Caught the creep, and he finally gets what's coming to him. All right.
Officers are called to a water park about a male reported to be exposing his private parts with children around in the public showers, as well as yelling and screaming about random things. The investigation proceeding, however, wouldn't go according to plan.
It's hard to know. At first, we thought he was like a family member or a friend.
But if it looks not right to you guys, just call us. We'll come and figure it out. So then you guys don't have to be worried about it. And you said he jumped in this thing?
Yeah. He was lying in it full on with a kid. And the mom was there watching. But we finally realized he was
shame on them.
Probably not right.
He was what?
Making the little girls at the play at the water park feel very uncomfortable.
Can you tell me what happened? We were told that he was over here exposing himself, and
I didn't see that part, but I know that all of a sudden he's calling my daughter by her first name, which means he's listening to their conversations enough.
What did you see him doing?
Running through the water, acting like a complete turkey. I mean,
okay, like he appeared to be intoxicated or something like that.
Oh yeah, not all there.
Okay, I'll talk to you over here. Hello. What did you see today?
He's coming over here to go to the stage to introduce the what's act.
Okay.
The kiddie pool.
He was where?
In the kiddie pool.
In the kiddie pool.
Yeah, totally in it. And I thought, okay, my first opinion was, it's just my opinion, I thought he was going to go to the bathroom. So I went over to him and asked him kindly if he could get out of the kiddie pool. He said, what? You want me out? And he did get out. He didn't give me any effort to get out.
Okay. And then, ma'am, what's your last name?
Am I allowed to decline?
It just helps us, right? It helps our case. So, because that's not right. And the more people that we have to do, like go say, hey, yeah, he was doing this.
Okay.
Right?
I am going out of town very soon, so I won't be contactable.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
What's your last name? And same with her. You just saw him jumping in that little kiddie pool there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a good trip. Enjoy your vacation.
Besides the kiddie pool, did you see him taking off clothing? Did you see him taking off hair?
I did not, but they had been watching him before I got here.
Okay.
So I would check this film.
And birthday. Oh, look at day over 20.
Thank you so much. And my hair color does not come out of a jar.
I can't even grow hair anymore, so you got me there. I appreciate you.
But the fact that he called her Nikki, which is her nickname.
Okay.
And we were here yesterday, so was he, I don't know, was he here yesterday and overheard? Yeah, right, and I don't know if he was or not. I just know that, like I said, today, her little radar went off and she's like, Mom, he just called me by my name.
Okay. Did she stop playing and everything?
Yeah, she immediately. They didn't want to go back over there without me.
Okay.
Or one of us parents being right there. And even then they were hesitant.
We're going to get him out of here.
Officers now have enough evidence to detain the male suspect. 2 officers now approach him on their bikes right as he attempts to leave the water park.
Let's go put it in the handcuffs. Yep. What is this thing? Right now you're under arrest for disorderly conduct. That cuffs you got it. You're under arrest if you were wondering. You injured at all? Yes. Where are you injured at? Your what? Your left thigh? Straight your leg.
I told you to do this, you said you weren't, and now you're doing it anyway. In front of kids. In front of kids, too.
You're the one taking showers in front of kids.
No, I'm not. You I have my clothes on, you piece of shit.
Just right there. Stay right there. You have ID with you?
Yes, I do.
Where's it at?
In my bag. You know it. You know it's in my backpack.
No, I don't. Okay, where at in your backpack?
Get it out. You listen in front of children.
What's your first name, man? What's your first name?
Relax your hands, so I'm going to take your watch off. Okay? There we go.
I was going to stay home. You in front of these kids. You
Oh, that's not very nice. Where's your ID?
It's in my bag.
Where at in your bag?
Open up it. Well, why don't you go find it? Piece of shit. And open my bag. Don't be stupid. So why don't you take these handcuffs off? No. Too scared of me?
No. No.
Yeah. I'll f up, you piece of shit. No. You can't do it, can you?
Just so you know, you're being audio and video recorded.
I know I am.
Okay.
For the children.
Hey, he is now in custody. We were just going to have him leave, and he decided to tense up on us, and then after we put him down, he was like, I should have punched you, and he was just swearing around and all that stuff, so.
You better let me walk. You better walk home.
Why don't you just take a deep breath and relax? Then we can have a conversation. All I'm trying to do is have a conversation with you. That's it.
Hey, take the handcuffs off.
Nope.
Oh, no. Don't want to do that.
Yeah,
take the handcuffs off, and I'll talk to you.
No, probably not.
Probably not. I think I can't handle it. You take me out of here and put me in jail. We're over. We're done. I had it.
Hey, Kent, how we doing? All right.
We need someone to transport this guy. Okay, I'll call him. Hey, do any of you guys over there have a car to transport this guy that we just caught? Thank you.
Do you want fire to come take a look at you?
No.
Okay.
I want to walk home.
Where's home?
Right there, and you know it.
I don't know. I don't know who you even are. That's why I'm asking you all these questions.
He gonna make that police officer know him, know where he live. You know where my stuff at. God damn. So that means you must be a regular with the police then if you talking like that and you just got it all mixed up with that police officer, but that means that you have a lot of run-ins with the law. Looks like for disorderly conduct, because you like to probably get drunk, get slapped, and wander off and be just in la-la land You know what I'm saying? You ran across the water park. It be all type of people on up in there. I guess you just really wanted to act the fool. But now you got to a point where now you doing weird shit, and no, you can't be around kids doing that weird shit. People will instantly call the police on you. Don't matter who you is, whether you're black, white, Chinese, Puerto Rican, Mexican, it don't matter.
Officer Brennan, he's going to take your fingerprint.
All right, start with your right finger here, okay? The right pointer finger. All right, now we're going to go to your left one. That'll work.
If you just update his information,
We're going to call for you?
Yeah,
Yep, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Yep. Are you going to relax? I am. Okay.
Stand up for me, man. We'll walk around the stage.
I'll watch the bikes.
Yeah.
I'll
grab his bag.
You're the one pushing me down. I thought you said you weren't taking me out of here. Well, I tell you what. Oh, God. Don't put me in that car.
Sir, go ahead and take a seat, please. Thank you.
Oh, this is Teddy? That's Teddy?
Yeah.
No.
His warrant.
Oh, so the officer do know him. What up with it, the real Carlos? So the officer do know him because as soon as he saw his ID, he say, "That's Teddy." Oh, so I was right. They have had a brush up with him before. That's why he said, "Yep, that makes sense."
Those are mine from pulling fire alarms.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even recognize him. Yeah, I didn't even recognize the guy. He looks bad. He looks really bad, yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yep. Is he fighting?
He immediately tensed up, said he should have punched us, and we put him on the ground.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. Nothing you can't handle.
This incident took place on July 15, 2023 in Kent, Washington. While officers weren't able to get information that matched the initial call for service, the multiple stories about the suspect's misconduct in the kiddie pool as well as his resistance gave them probable cause to charge him with public nuisance and obstructing a law enforcement officer. The suspect, Theodore, also had a warrant for his arrest out of the Kent Police Department for tampering with a fire alarm. While the legal proceedings of this case aren't available, court records indicate Theodore has a history of complications with his competency to stand trial in other incidents he's been involved in, which has possibly resulted in delaying the case or shifting it toward mental evaluation rather than immediate prosecution. Theodore is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, I had to take a second to sit with this one because nothing.
So they know he a little off because if they felt like he was mentally able to comprehend everything and understand what's going on, then they would have been charged them and then been done with it. But like, in my opinion, it seems like he's a little off. And then the officers knew once they saw the name and everything, they knew exactly who the fuck he was. So my assumption about that was correct. He didn't have to brush in with the law. When he said Teddy, I say, shit, Teddy? The fuck? Didn't you just tell that man when he told you, you know where my stuff is, you know where I live, and you told him, man, I don't know you? Well, that officer had just lied then, ladies and gentlemen. He said, oh my God, Teddy? I didn't even recognize him. He looks bad, man. Then they just get to disrespecting him and everything. Like, all right, man. Okay, I get it. But that's Teddy. I say. And they own body cam. That's the most craziest shit, ain't it, Evie? They own body cam. First they say they didn't know him, and he knew they knew him. That's some diabolical shit right there, man. Right. Don't even call him Theodore. His government name is Theodore, but they called him Teddy. The fuck? Called him Teddy. I mean, not Theodore, you know what I'm saying? But Teddy. Like, come on, man. Like, is you for real? Again, shout out to Midwest Safety for that body cam footage. Man, that's super wild. All right, so let's see here. Right, Evie, right. That part. Wait a minute, hold on. I think I passed it. All right, yep, I did pass it. Hold on. All right, that. Wait. Because could have sworn I need to look on that myself through this way. Hold on. Because I could have sworn I just... okay. I know what I did. Hold on. I got to look over here on the other channel. I think I posted it. Yep, I did. All right, so look, y'all, we gonna go over this 12-minute video with Stephen A. Smith. Let's see.
I hope nobody gets mad.
Let me give y'all a summary of what he's talking about. Stephen A. Smith keeps it real in this episode of Straight Shooter Breakdown. Why comedians still matter, why nobody is safe, and why today's late night shows aren't hidden like they used to. Stephen A. explains what makes great comedy work and why we all need to laugh a little bit more right now. All right. Well, again, shout out to Stephen A. Smith. See what he got to say behind that. Fair use. This is me giving commentary. This is not of my own. Again, shout out to Stephen A. Smith for the content. Fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Mad at me about this, but I spent a lot of time laughing. Because listen, I don't know if y'all know this about me. I got a couple of proclivity, a couple of habits that I like. Like, number one, I love my soap operas. You bothering me while I'm watching General Hospital, I catch major attitude with you. I do. I watch General Hospital. And I watch Young and the Restless too, because the guy that plays Victor Newman, known as Eric Braeden, is a dear friend of mine. Every time I'm in California, we just had lunch the other day together. Breakfast, actually. I love this man. And so I watch Young and the Restless just because of him. But General Hospital, obviously, is my soap, and I play the role as Brick. I'm a surveillance expert for the mob on the show. Been on there for a few years. Just taped a few scenes last week. It'll be coming out in a couple of weeks. But I like to watch my soap operas. Outside of that, the occasional action flick or thriller, I like stuff like that. I'm absolutely in love with the show Lioness. Let me tell you something with Zoe Saldana. Taylor Sheridan, man, you talk about a show that I would love to be a part of. Lioness, oh my Lord. I'd go to school and take acting lessons just so I could be in that show. That is a sensational show. Sensation. I think it's the best show out. I'm a huge fan of that. Like Night Agent on Netflix too, a couple of other spots. But Lioness, oh my God. It's special. So I like that kind of stuff. Zoe Saldana is the truth and a half. She's special. She's just wonderful. Okay? And Nicole Kidman is on there too. And she's the real, she's, oh my God, she's a superstar. Okay, she's wonderful. Okay? I like my action movies. Ain't no bigger fan on this earth than Tom Cruise. That was on my bucket list. I met him a few weeks ago. I couldn't believe I had a man crush. Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise.
Pause. Pause, Stephen A. What? Wait a minute. Wait, what? Oh, no, Stephen A. No. Pause. No. I really can't seriously believe you said that. Did y'all hear him? Oh, let me rewind that part back there. Hold on.
He's wonderful, okay? I like my action movies. Ain't no bigger fan on this earth than Tom Cruise. That was on my bucket list. I met him a few weeks ago. I couldn't believe I had a man crush. Tom Cruise.
I had a man crush. Wait a minute. Stephen A. Smith had a man crush on Tom Cruise. Yeah, Stephen A. No, bruh. No, bruh.
Tom Cruise, the GOAT. I'm special, okay? Tom Cruise, all right? Stuff like that. So just, I get it. But I think I've seen every single episode of Martin as a Martin Lawrence.
Big sis, look, you right. You is absolutely right, big sis. Let that man have his whatever. Because, look, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Look, big sis, he got every right to have whatever crush he want. Who the hell am I? I'm just Jb2reactions. I ain't nobody. I'm just, reacting. But I had to pause though when he said that. Like, wait a minute, now you really? Oh, okay.
I'm a huge fan of his. On television, I'm not talking about stand-up because Cat Williams is one of a kind. But on television, I think Martin Lawrence might be the greatest comedian ever. And I love me some Eddie Murphy too. I go back to the days of Richard Pryor. I'm just, it's a few people, of course, Sanford and Son, Red Fox and all of that. George Jefferson, the Jeffersons, I got it, but I loved Archie Bunker and the Honeymooners too. But I love my comedy. And Martin Lawrence is number one, top of the list. I mean, even him now, healthy, I don't know what his status is or whatever. But even with the latest Bad Boys movie, Will Smith made a comeback, did a hell of a job. I told my man Charlie Mack, you ain't got to worry about me saying nothing bad about Will Smith. I love him, and that's his guy.
I hate to say, big sis, but it's, I guess it don't never be raised a question when a woman says that, but I cringe when it's a heterosexual man that will say that openly like that. Like, no, I mean, no. I'm sorry. And if this the type of world that we live in, that heterosexual men could just openly say some shit like that and it don't be misconstrued. Stephen A. Smith ain't no dummy. He knows how this shit goes. Him saying something like that is most definitely gonna be a damn soundbite. Somebody gonna use that as a soundbite. I can see it now.
And Charlie Mack is a dear friend of mine, and and Caleb Pinkett is Jada Pinkett's brother. I know him well, good people. And these are folks that swear by Will Smith. That's all I ain't like the Chris Rock stuff, but that's the past. Everybody's moved beyond it, and Will Smith is still phenomenal and great and has done too much for our community for me to be critical of him. other than what I said about the whole Chris Rock thing. And I'm not going to do that anymore because Will Smith is great. But him with Martin Lawrence is still hilarious. I say all of that to say I love comedy. So anybody that's capable of making me laugh, I like to give them love. And you know who I find myself loving more and more every single day? This cat Drewski.
Now, I won't even lie. This is Drewski's second skit that it went viral. And I'm talking about big time viral. That he has pissed off not only the church people, he done pissed off the conservative women. Pissed them clean off with the skits. And all he is just a skit. But if I was to wear blackface, I'll be canceled. You people still wear black faces. Some of you do. Yeah, but what would that matter now anyway if you did wear a black face? So what? Y'all people make me sick always saying, oh, well, if I was to wear blackface, then y'all would want to cancel me. Ain't nobody canceling no damn body. People with this old fake outrage, man, go sit the fuck down, man. What is we worry about what people want to joke about and what they want to make image of? So what? Drewski is showing, look, anybody can get it. My black people can get it. White folks can get it. Arabs can get it. Mexicans can get it. He don't discriminate, and that's what I can respect that from Drewski, because he don't hold no punches for no damn body. That's all the way around the board to me, at least.
Well, I've met on a couple of occasions who I did a couple of prize pick events back in the day with and stuff like that. Drewski is hilarious. And now you see him on video doing these videos, man. I mean, this dude, Drewski, ladies and gentlemen, he's getting millions of clicks on video, and he deserves every one of them. Please don't get me wrong. But it's almost getting to the point where it's like, damn it, you actually are getting mad when you don't see a Drewski video out, because that's how freaking funny he is. I mean, it's straight hysteria with some of the stuff this brother is doing right now. I'm trying to find a couple of videos right now.
But like, now that video that he just did, y'all, I so bad want to play it, but I can't. I don't look, because then, see, what they'll try to do is, if you play that video, if you play that Drewski skit, ladies and gentlemen, they will take your channel. Okay? The only way that you can go ahead and just look at it, you got to go over there to his channel and actually just look at it on your own. Now, as a content creator, I want to laugh with y'all with the damn video, right? I ain't doing it. They ain't coming after my goddamn channel talking about I'm being all insensitive and you know what it means when he does that and we're gonna take. No. How about I laughed at it. It was funny. I don't see it being disrespectful towards you in any way. It's a skit. It's just meant to be funny. Make light of things. That's it. You people, y'all, most of y'all just be up in y'all feelings for no damn reason.
But just for our own edification right now, what I want y'all to do, my team, play this video right here. It is Drewski. And what's the caption for this with the pastor? He trying to talk about what pastors are in the church and stuff like that. I mean, this dude, one video after another. It's just Absolutely hysterical. Could y'all please, and I know he didn't say the character he was imitating was Erica Kirk or anything like that, because I understand the inappropriateness with Charlie Kirk getting assassinated and stuff like that. And I get it. I truly, truly get it. So we want to heighten our level of sensitivity when it comes to that. I don't want to bother. I don't want to bring anything negative down upon that woman. She's been through enough. Okay? God only knows.
See? Even Stephen A. Smith don't want to even play that video. And yes, you are correct. It was no name mentioned. It wasn't no name mentioned. He never mentioned her name. So so Erica Kirk, then you don't really think too highly of yourself then, because you compared the person that he made himself a white woman that's a conservative. Why? Because he had almost a similar type of clothes that you had on. You felt offended. Like, come the fuck on, man. We need to really get over ourselves. Jesus Christ.
But let me tell you something. Look at this video right here, a Drewski. Now, he ain't say it's her, but look at him. He's talking about, he's playing the role. Like when he was on that string, he was playing the role of pastors that want money. Whereas in this one, he's talking about white female conservatives. Look at Drewski right here.
Get on your feet.
We have to protect that, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country.
Black officer behind him, like, what?
Now, him saying that, oh yeah, you mimic Erica Kirk to the T when you said that. Now let's be honest. Now we heard Erica Kirk say that exact same thing. So, but still, he's still making fun of it, though. I mean, it is what it is. It's just supposed to still be a joke.
America is built on their backs. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Because they
Drewski's hilarious.
Who mattered most.
Oh my Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all turn that off, y'all. Listen, y'all, check it out. Listen, we all need to laugh, man. Listen, you know, you got people talking about my hairline and all that. I said, listen, man, damn it, I deserve it. Okay, it ain't going nowhere. It's been there for a decade, but y'all trying to act like it's worse, but that's okay. Bottom line is this, I look good enough, damn it, but I don't mind being trolled. I mean, hey, it's all in fun. Laugh.
Hey, appreciate that slap on the neck. Appreciate that slap on the neck for salute. I keep you anonymous. I won't say the name, but you know who you are that just hit the Cash App. Salute to that donation. Appreciate it.
Makes the world go. It makes you healthier, man. It makes you healthier. Did you see the one with Drewski? You know, being one of those white dudes that was a NASCAR fan and just I forgot what the caption was. You see that right there? Look at him painting himself, putting on the makeup, the whole bit. Hilarious. You got to watch the video. He said he said something about if you don't come in her, come on her. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God. Let me tell y'all something. Drewski is doing this thing. Multi-million views. Handling this business. It's absolutely positively hysterical. You know, I just wanted to say that. I wanted to play some of those videos, stuff like that, because it's hilarious. Drewski's imitating everybody. Nobody's safe. Okay? And I wanted to say this on behalf of Drewski and the whole comedic community. We need to support these brothers and sisters. I'm not talking about just black folks. I'm talking about black folks, white folks, and everything in between. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this about late night. And I'm not pointing at, I'm not being negative about, I'm not pointing at Leno, not Leno, but Colbert, Fallon, Kimmel. I've been a guest on all these shows. I filled in as a guest host for Jimmy Kimmel in 2021. Time of my life. I want to say this. Late night and its struggles. It wasn't that you attacked Trump. It was that's all you did. See, if in the comedic world, we got to get back to nobody being safe. Nobody being safe. Everybody gonna get it. This is him right here. You understand what I'm saying? Foreign dads and stuff like that. You bringing the wrong dude home. You know, this is Drewski playing one of them foreign dads. And this brother come up in there thinking he all cool and all that. Drewski looking at him, get out my house. No, you can't be with them. Hell no. He ain't having it. Look at him. He going off. See, that's kind of stuff. We like that stuff, okay? What I'm saying is, who's safe? He going after black folks. He going after white folks. He going after conservatives. He's going after liberals. He's going after, country bumpkins that live in the South, that love their NASCAR and their beer and all whatever. What I'm saying to you is that in the comedic world, all you have to do is make sure everybody gets it.
Fair is right, equal opportunists. And I can agree with that. Anybody can get it. Why are you holding punches for anybody in the first place? Forget all that. Anybody can get it. Simple and plain. Why is we playing favoritism around here? Because guess what? You think I won't be? Look, let me just be totally clear. It could be Yella. It could be Rachel. It could be Uncle L. It could be Carlos. It could be KTC. They'll call me out on my bullshit in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I'm talking about, no, wait a minute. Hold on, JB2. Really? And I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I did go too far. And there's nothing wrong with having people that really support you to just tug your coattail and be like, hey, that ain't the move, bro. I mean, some people got harsher ways of going about that, and then some people, they ain't about to jump all over your neck and everything like that. I like to be the one that just tug on you like, bro, I hear you, right? I can understand why you doing what you're doing, but bro, can you think about the bigger picture and appease to his better senses about other options? But not to talk at the young person, but to just give him other options to think about so he just don't play himself all the way around the board. See, again, the elders showed us options. Some elders will talk at you and some elders will talk to you, right? Now, the ones that talk to you, they was giving you the game. All you had to do is just sit back and listen. Some of us did listen. And then some of us, well, we all know.
Don't protect one side. Don't ostracize one side. Be funny, not vicious. Funny, not vicious. And make sure that when you're funny and you're ridiculing somebody, that you're doing it to the opposite side too, so people like Trump can't be out there complaining that you targeting him. I mean, you listen to Trump, He after Kimmel and Colbert and those cats, and he's after them more than he's after Iran. Like, damn. Remember when he first got in the office in 2016, what Cat Williams said? Who gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Iran, Iraq, Afghan, who's gonna get it? And it was Kathy Gifford. Like, damn. That's who Trump is. But the comedic world, with the geniuses that exist out there, with the ability to show up on stage live for a concert, to show up on television shows, to show up in movies, and to make you laugh. I'm sitting here last night, stressed out of my damn mind over some other stuff, and I'm straight an hour later just because I watched 2 episodes of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Well, that's good for you, Stephen A. So I take it that all you need to do is just watch Everybody Loves Raymond and everything's going to be okay. I'm surprised you didn't say watching any of one of Tom Cruise movies since, that's your man crush, I'm just saying.
Because that's how hilarious I find that show, particularly with the mom, who I thought was absolutely phenomenal. I think she passed away by now, God rest her soul. Not sure, though. But I think she did. But I'm just saying to y'all, that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. And Drewski and what he's doing is reminding all of us, hey, when you can make people laugh, you can get away with a lot. Let's support our comedians. Let's encourage them to make even funnier videos. Drewski the man right now, y'all.
I won't disagree with you, Stephen A. Drewski is the man right now. I don't know, EV. I can't confirm that what he's saying. Yeah, no, you got a point. That is irresponsible of Stephen A. not all the way knowing if she's not with us no more or not. Now, I will say that, Stephen A., come on, man. You know better than that, bro. You putting that on that woman, and what if that woman's still alive right now and hear this goddamn video, Stephen? Come on, man. You know better, Stephen. You supposed to dot your I's and cross your T's. See, you got that 200 million now. You think you above it all, and now you starting to get a little lazy now, Stephen. Yeah. Look, EV, he got that 200 mil. He getting a little lazy now, EV. Yeah. Stephen A. He like all that stepping, fetching, and buck dancing and finding ways to make my boss more money so I can make more money, and it paid off. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen A. Smith should be tired. Look at all the stepping, fetching, buck dancing he's been doing for all these years. You don't think Stephen A. ain't tired? So I'm gonna cut him a little slack. I ain't gonna go out the window on him. But but you still getting lazy though, Stephen A. Make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. And don't be putting no death on nobody if you really don't truly know, because you kind of made yourself look crazy, sound crazy right there on what you just said. Just like I don't care what nobody say. No heterosexual man supposed to be online talking about he got a man crush on another goddamn man. I'll pause. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna be able to erase that thought about my mind with Stephen A. saying that. Talking about you got a man crush. Boy, y'all better get the hell on. But shout out to Stephen A. Smith, man. You crazy. Shit. Wait a minute. Hold on. Play a drop. Play a drop. Hold on, y'all. Play a drop.
You know, I even heard one of his bitch ass buddies come up there and say, "Cause that shit, you can't call him that." And I don't want to post
like, bro, we all know, bro, you're not coming here to do shit to me for one. For two, I know how you look. I know your real name, bro.
You can't call
I'm gonna send you to jail.
Niggas is whack.
Okay, you're going to jail. The fuck, you going to jail? So you come playing with motherfucker like that, but you're going to jail.
Fuck, nigga, that I got Christmas.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
In the building. Fuck,
the fuck? Come here, you both going to jail.
Man, I said what I tell his daughter. I said I got presents.
Going to jail.
She's 17. Every fucking time somebody say something you don't agree with, I need to see posts. I need to see.
Going to jail.
So if he think all that and he think that way about me, tell his daughter I said I got presents.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
I say she's 17. Crazy, man. But I'm gonna put on a fucking Nike sweatshirt and say the same thing. Well, tell your daughter, fuck nigga, that I got Christmas gifts. Trying to say she's 17, but Santa's in the building. Fuck nigga. You see, it's Nike going to say we don't agree with his comments. Fuck, I said what I said. I know he's 17.
County of Fairfax. RWR.
Going to jail.
So if he think all that and he think that way about me, tell
going
his
to
daughter,
jail.
I said I got presents.
Going to jail.
The fuck? And make another post and say I don't agree with him. You believe is 18, right? So it's not like I'm thinking she some type of young motherfucker. I'm like, yo, okay, she 18. So since you want to say all that, listen to this.
Going to jail.
But then he turns around and say she's 17. But if you look at the law in New York, she's legal.
Going to jail.
But if you look at the law in New York, she's legal.
Going to jail.
But if you look at the law in New York, she's legal. I ain't got the loaner shit on now. I got Nike shit on. So maybe I should look and see if Nike make a post that say he don't agree with it. So that tells me you listen carefully. I don't agree with what you don't post about. So you must Santa Claus coming what the Sazla been saying about me. Oh, man, don't make me start thinking like that. Let me tell you this though, Lonnie.
You know why I don't like it?
Go ahead.
Because me growing up,
yo, bro, I don't play that.
I don't give a fuck if it was Santa.
I ain't like it. I don't appreciate it.
I don't give a fuck if it was
I think you should have talked to me about it.
Lonnie wasn't allowed to sit on adult men.
Nigga, I said what I said. You don't like it? Unsubscribe.
You don't like it? Unsubscribe. Man, look here. Evie, you know what? I look at it like this, though, Evie. Either way, it's his cross to bear with the mistakes that you make in life as an adult, right? That's something that he, no matter what he says and how he says it, you can't run away from your past. If anything, embrace it and just learn from your mistakes and try to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? That would be the ideal thing for him to do. What up would it not worth it? That would be the ideal thing for him to do. That right there in itself, he even understands the stigma of being a sex offender, right? That is a serious tag on anyone's name, right? An individual that's able to have freedom, that has been on the sex registry, they should be the most humblest people in the fucking world. They should not, they should be like, shh, quiet. But you know what I've noticed though is that the individuals that's like that, you know, they loud and they boastful. They want to be heard. They still want to be seen. Whole time, like I would never take an individual like that seriously, like not at all. You can't teach me nothing. You can't talk to me about nothing. I'm not going to take nothing that you say seriously. So it's like, it's no use of ever being a dialogue with an individual like that. Not to me. And again, because I want to make sure that I say this the right way. I dislike what your record is. As far as like hate you as a person, no, I'm not looking to do no harm to no damn body. You feel what I'm saying? But individuals like that, it don't mesh with me at all. And I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm gonna be all buddy with nobody that has any type of sexual deviant crimes. I can't do that. I can't do that. It ain't enough money in the world to sit up here and be pump faking with an end. No, I can't do that. All money ain't good money, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? I guess I'll be a struggling streamer then around this motherfucker then, because I will never break bread with a sex offender. Never. I can't. And plus, I'll say this. We don't know what type of individuals that we really be around. So I will make sure to say I wouldn't do that on purpose. Now, if it's an accident and I don't know, and then I find out on the back end or something like that, that's different. But like on purpose, work with an individual that is a sex offender? No. They could know all of what the fuck they know, but I just don't care to listen to them. I wouldn't be able to trust them anyway because, again, people like that, they got, something really is really wrong with people like that. And I don't want that juju on me. Just stay away. An individual that's a sex offender think that they can talk like on an individual like me, they is sadly mistaken. I will never respect anything from an individual like that. I mean, I don't respect nothing from a lot of people that say a lot of shit that ain't true or whatever, but like from a sex offender, like, man, if you don't get the fuck up out of here, I don't care nothing about what you think of me. Nothing. The fuck, I could be a bum in the street, living under the damn bodock. I would give a fuck with it. I ain't no goddamn sex offender. I just live under the bridge. I'm just a bum. I ain't never been no sex offender. I ain't never been on no damn sex offenders list. I ain't been on no registry. So I would rather be a bum living under the damn viaduct than to be a motherfucking sex offender. I'll be a bum. The fuck? I will be a bum. Straight bum. The fuck? Hell no. Sorry, it's ugh. The fuck? I see y'all still lurking around. Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I know it's other people live. I see y'all still lurking around here. Salute to y'all that's still lurking around. I'm about to get the hell on up out of here. But I wanted to still be a man of my word. I said I was gonna come back live around 9. And I wasn't gonna be all night anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all, the people that really rock out with me know that I don't do late night streams like that at all. I'd rather do it in the daytime, either in the morning time or the middle of the afternoon, or the middle of the early part of the evening. Yeah, but like at this time and be trying to, I don't do all that. So, but I did want to chop it up with y'all. Y'all know I don't be caring. You know what I'm saying? I come on here, talk, do what I do, and then get on up out of here and give my opinion. So. But anyway. Like I said, I think I've been live long enough. I'm going to get on up out of here, y'all. But salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me. Appreciate y'all hitting that like button. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that slap on the neck to the anonymous donor to the Cash App. I appreciate that. And y'all know what it is. Y'all know Johnny Blaze. See y'all later. All right? Y'all have a good night. And Johnny Blaze up out this thing, man. I'll see y'all later.